I don't know what is going on, but Emily is angry with me. I don't know what I did. She says I actually have no idea why you are mad at me.
She's all business today with that shirt.
Look at her.
She's all business.
So serious.
It's just a top.
Like I'm gonna get called into the principal's office.
Yeah, she's all arms.
Oh, do you want that today?
Kind of. Yeah. So we will find out what did I do that made Emily mad.
We ain't done yet. It's time for the P1 podcast.
Fun's not over yet.
Completely uncensored and unfiltered, except for that part.
Looking for the after party with it going.
The show's after show starts now.
This has been going on for about 45 minutes. I've ignored it, but I don't know.
You've been trying.
Well, I mean, she's stomping around here with a huff.
Oh, lots of dirty looks.
I
there.
have meetings to go to after this.
Okay, she doesn't.
I don't have any meetings.
Oh.
I mean, it's just a turtleneck tank
It's just
top.
a turtleneck.
It's just a turtleneck.
It's just a turtleneck tank
Just
top.
That doesn't even make any sense.
No, it doesn't.
Why?
That shouldn't be a thing. A turtleneck tank top.
The neckline is a
Did
turtleneck.
you get it at
and
the
it's a
Elegant
tank.
Neck?
I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't. I
Okay.
got it on Amazon.com.
I could tell.
Oh, really?
Cannot
Yeah, you
Oh,
could.
yeah, you
Amazon has
can.
good clothes now. Great reviews.
Totally.
now.
Thank you.
What's going on? What did I do?
You know what you did.
Oh,
I wouldn't ask what did I do if I knew what I did.
Now,
I have no idea.
here's the deal. There's considerate people and inconsiderate people in this
Yeah,
world.
you're very
I
inconsiderate.
am not very
You're
inconsiderate.
one of the most inconsiderate people. I've ever
When
met.
that's not true. When we had
No.
a kitchen, a little mini kitchen in my studio here, when we had, I mean, the best days ever,
When-
to be honest.
This
best
morning,
days ever.
when I was making my breakfast,
yeah.
I had the thought, I can't stand this system anymore.
I agree.
fucking hate it.
I agree.
we have to walk now for our breakfast to like 7 different places.
Honestly.
It's like I'm walking to the East Coast.
It is.
Like to get I gotta go all the way over there to get a yogurt. You notice that I keep forgetting the fucking yesterday email because my routine's so thrown off. In the morning,
what it is?
In the morning, I
Yeah.
used to.
I mean, you're not used to it by now.
In the morning, I
been
used
like-
to have a certain routine, and ever since we've changed everything, it's thrown me off, and I forget it like every fucking day, and I feel like an asshole. And I know it's annoying you guys.
I mean, we don't really care that much. So we
Yeah.
just say,
Oh.
hey, bro,
Say,
will you
where
print
is
it?
it?
Oh.
Yeah,
Where is
we print it out.
But no, this breakfast situation is annoying.
Yeah.
Where so we have our equipment moved now. So our refrigerator, microwave, and toaster is now in a separate room. It used to be in Emily's studio. Super convenient.
All of it.
We
bada bing,
only
bada
have a certain amount of time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we have to do all this. Then they made our refrigerator be all the way back in our office. So usually we got to go back to the office, get our food, go back then to the new room where all the microwave and everything and stuff
Yeah.
is. Then we got to go in there, make it. Then usually we got to go over to the kitchenette, grab some. Like it's like 4 different spots
It
we
is.
got to
Back
go
and
to.
forth,
And
yeah.
then by the time we get back in here, I don't have time to eat.
Like your
No,
food
no,
is
you don't.
cooked and warm, but now we have to go back on the air.
Yep.
So like,
Or
Sucks.
like
Fuck
my
it.
toast will be popped up, but then I can't make my toast because then we have to go back on. So now I'm gonna have cold. It's a whole fucked up
Right, and then
situation.
you got to go back to the office and get your butter.
Yeah.
cold
What the hell?
toast
It's
sucks.
it's a nightmare.
Yeah.
It's a nightmare.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
I didn't
but,
do that though. That's not my choice.
But none of that is my problem.
Oh.
Nothing that we just talked about is my problem for today.
Okay.
So when the stuff was in my studio, I, being the very considerate human being that I am,
Oh.
it was my job, and I think I did a really good job of always keeping all of the silverware and plates stocked for the most part.
Let's be honest. You used it the most.
I did.
So it
I
was
did.
kind of like a no-brainer. If you're going to use it the most, you got to restock it.
Yeah, 100%.
So,
and I did.
you
But
know.
I'd always make sure I'd go and when it was short, and I'd go grab a big chunk of or a big handful of spoons, forks, and knives.
Okay.
And I'd always make sure that was kept in there.
Right.
Now, flash forward to our new area.
setup.
And, obviously it hasn't been designated who's supposed to be
'Cause anybody can
the
use it now.
filler. Yeah, anybody can use it now. I actually don't use it all that. I use it still, but I don't use it crazy amount because I'm not doing my fart eggs as much anymore.
Well,
So I'm doing other things.
Thankfully.
you were upsetting the whole building.
Yeah,
I
the
did
building
Yeah.
was not
cause a bit of a
happy.
stir.
Disgusting.
I did cause
Yeah.
a bit of a stir.
Disgusting.
I did it
Stinks.
earlier this week,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
didn't know if it was going to smell, so I shut the door, and it apparently
smells.
it
Yeah,
still
I
did.
don't know,
Yeah,
leaks out.
Yeah.
And so, though, in that new setup, it's not really designated whose job it is to get what. But I think it's an unspoken rule that, like, if it's empty, if it's empty and you need to go grab a utensil, you go to the the kitchen where they have the big kitchen where they have everything,
Yeah.
and you should grab and refill it for the next people. I think that should be an unspoken rule.
I know where this is.
And you know what?
Oh no!
I did this
Of course
just
you do.
the other day. And
You're a hero, Sky.
I went back
You're
there,
a fucking metal.
and there was only one paper plate left. And I'm
What'd you do?
like,
What'd you do?
and I was going to take it, and then I'm like, well, then there'll be no fucking plates, and that would be
Wow.
rude. So while my bagel was toasting, I walked
Say it.
back to where they keep the plates, grabbed an entire stack of plates,
Wow.
and brought them for everyone.
Hero.
Thank you.
Not all heroes wear capes.
Yeah, she is a hero.
It's little things like
They
that
wear
that keep this
they wear
world going.
bacon
Really
neck
does.
shirts.
Oh.
Okay, this is supposed
Oh.
to kind of
What?
have this
It-
like,
like that?
Has that been bothering you all morning?
swoopy neck.
I mean, come on.
Swoopy.
Everything she wears bothers me.
Okay,
Gotta
well,
go turtle-
everything you do
turtle
bothers
tank.
me. It's not a turtle
Yeah,
tank.
it's true.
Okay, can you shut up?
Turtle tank.
So, I'm a hero. I agree.
We know.
I
We
agree.
heard it.
Every,
I appreciate
every
that.
day
Not as good
hero.
as Emily, but
Yeah.
Kudos
Well,
to
no one
you.
No,
is.
no.
Emily's
So-
the goat of restocking utensils, apparently.
Thank
Yeah.
you for saying that, Eddie.
So say it.
Thank
What
you for
happened?
saying
What
that.
happened?
So what happened?
Yeah,
So
I know.
earlier this morning, I went into
There's a
that
reason,
room.
okay?
I went in that room to just put something in the toaster. This is way early. Put something in the toaster for myself. I had all my stuff in my studio, so all I had to do was pop something in the toaster.
just
That was
toasting.
it. Just toasted. While I was standing there waiting for it to pop up, I did glance over at the silverware situation, but I didn't need anything. I didn't
Oh,
need
okay.
utensils at this point. At all.
She's just
I
toasting.
wasn't using.
Okay,
I
okay.
just did recognize and see that there was no utensils in there. I
Oh.
did notice that there was no utensils.
You didn't restock them?
Well, I wasn't using any of them
So?
at that time, and I was just
You've
grabbing my
used them
toast
before,
and I was
so
coming
what?
in here. I was grabbing my toast
So,
and coming back in here.
Oh.
So I grabbed my toast and coming back
so
in
it
here.
was actually, this is all your fault then.
Don't you say that. This
I'm
is not my
kind of
fault.
thinking,
So then, a little bit later, it's Eddie's turn to go make his food, and
I was
apparently,
just toasting something.
apparently Eddie had cereal and toast. So
Well, I had a bagel.
a bagel and cereal.
Mhm.
He goes into the kitchen,
To be clear.
our little room, and puts his thing in the toaster. Apparently, Eddie notices that he needs a spoon to eat his
Uh-oh.
cereal.
You're right.
Oh.
So
You're right.
Eddie walks his happy ass down
Hold-
to the
Happy
kitchen,
ass?
Hold on a minute
the
now.
big kitchen.
Okay, where everything
That's
is.
when I see him waltz in here, and
Waltz?
Eddie used.
I don't really waltz.
Are you waltzing around
Not
this
really a
place?
waltzer.
Oh, okay.
Eddie must
I
have
like to learn how
grabbed.
to waltz.
Eddie must have grabbed a spoon for himself, because when I went, I needed a spoon later because I had some cereal later, and I went in to go grab a spoon from in there.
Oh, so you did need utensils.
Well, I didn't need it till later. So that means that you went
Interesting.
into the kitchen and grabbed
Interesting.
one spoon
so
out
if
of
you
the
would
drawer
have
and
originally,
didn't grab
when
a
you
stack.
saw originally that there was no
not my fault.
utensils, you could have restocked them.
I didn't need it at
You
the
could have
time.
restocked
I
them.
didn't need it at the time. It's if I was using it at the time.
Well, Missy.
Wow.
Yeah.
if I
Emily's
may-
rules, man.
If
grab
I
one spoon
may,
for yourself.
If
You're already
I
in the drawer.
may,
You don't
if
even
I
consider
may,
other people?
If I may.
Okay,
If
well,
I may.
you know, why are you Southern?
If
Yeah.
I may.
Are you the Southern mayor? What are you doing? Like-
That's what he sounds like.
Yeah, he's like standing in front of the
As
courthouse.
I stated,
Oh,
short amount of time. Okay, didn't have a long break, and so I went in, laid down the bagel in the toaster. Then I look over to grab my spoon.
no spoons. That's scary.
Mm-hmm.
Now, in the midst of all this, I've already gone back to the office to get my container of milk, my thing of cream cheese, brought it back in here, then grabbed my bagel,
Oh, God,
walked
that's so
all the way
much.
back, put that down,
That's a lot of
then
walking.
realized, shit,
No
no spoons.
Yeah.
Now I got to go all the way back to the kitchenette, grab a spoon.
Yep.
Yeah.
In all of this, I got to pee too.
Okay.
Ew.
I really have to pee.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, damn. So I'm like, okay, if I grab the handful of spoons, now I got to go back to where the bagel stuff is.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. So I got to get my one spoon, drop it off here, then go pee, then get my bagel. Then, I mean, it's a big process here. I don't have time to then restock the thing. I ran out of time. Did you see me eat?
You could
I didn't even get to eat.
You could have grabbed your one
was up
stack
against
of
the
spoons,
clock.
dropped the stack of spoons off
That's
in
an
the
extra
kitchen, and then pee.
That was an extra stop.
No, you went in there anyway.
No, I did not.
You dropped a spoon off where? Did you
Well,
drop
I
a spoon
dropped it
here?
off here,
But you could've
and then
dropped
I
the-
went to the bathroom.
But you
could've
passed
dropped-
the
you could've
room.
dropped the
No, I went
stack
that
off.
way. I went the other way.
Why'd
This
you
is-
go the other way? That's
Because
That's your mortal- that's
wrong,
where you messed
wrong,
up, bro.
Wrong.
Why'd you go
wrong,
the other way?
Wrong. I went full circle. So I left the area where the toaster is.
Yeah.
Went to the kitchenette.
Yeah.
Then continued around in the full circle. Dropped the spoon off. Went pee.
But you had to pass the bathroom to drop the spoon. If you would have come this way, you
Could've
could
gone the
have
other way.
you
Understand
could have
that.
gone
Understand that.
gathered
Understand.
the spoons.
But that's an extra stop. I gotta pee.
No, you're
I
not
gots to pee.
follow along. So you're grabbing the spoons, right? And then
This
you
is all like a while. Why do I have to do all this?
and then you come back
Why do I
this
have to do
way.
all this?
I'm so
You
confused.
drop the
You
stuff.
drop them all there, including your one spoon, because you got to go back. You said, right? You got to go back and get your thing out of the toaster. You tinkle, and then you go back.
This is
It-
too much.
That would have
First of all,
actually saved
I
you
don't
steps.
tinkle. I
Oh.
piss.
Oh,
all right?
ew!
That's
Oh,
right.
God,
Yeah.
aggressive.
Yeah, that's right. I piss.
Aggressive.
Right.
That's right. I'm a man. I
Fine, you
piss.
piss,
I ain't
and guess what else
I
you
ain't
don't
going
do?
tinkle. I ain't going tinkle.
You don't restock stuff.
Yeah, Eddie, this is a fail.
I disagree.
This is a
I disagree.
hurtful,
I had a thought
hurtful
process, and I felt like you guys have your thought process, which
Yeah.
is fine. I'm not attacking you like I'm being attacked.
Kind to others.
No,
is
it
our
has
thought
nothing to do
process.
with being kind.
Considerate.
I have
considerate
a
of others.
time limit, pal.
We all do.
I-
we all do.
True,
Yes.
but some have more than others. Like Emily, who cares? Like what she does.
Me.
I'm San Diego's
all
voice.
at the
I'm
same
San
time.
Diego's voice.
Okay.
I have to be here.
Who declared you San Diego's voice? Because I've never fucking heard that
it's
before.
well known.
I've never
It's well
heard
known. I'm
Wait,
the voice
well
of San Diego.
known?
I'm the voice of San Diego. Okay.
Well, you know
And
what you're
so-
about to be well known about
What?
in the building. I'm going to
What?
start spreading rumors that you don't like to restock the kitchen.
Is it a rumor? It's true.
I spread rumors.
It's true.